You gotta get into the groove. You gotta get into the groove.
Hi, this is Leung back with GLIVE. How are you doing? If you're joining us live, give us a hashtag live. If you're joining us on the replay, give us a hashtag replay. Now, of course, it is the weekend, so happy Sunday to all of you. However, it is the last weekend of the month. In addition to that, it's also the last weekend that something very exciting is gonna be happening, okay? And that can only be one thing. Can you guess what it is? It means that the end is near. No, I'm not talking about the end of the world. I'm not talking about Armageddon. I'm talking about the Groove launch. I'm talking about the Groove-A-Thon. And yes, I'm talking about the end to the 1397 Platinum Lifetime Offer. Okay, so if you still have not taken action yet, make sure that you understand that these are just the last few days before the price officially goes up for good from 1397 to 1997. And we don't really know how long that's going to last either, but rumors tell us that it might only just be a few months until the end of the year. So time really is of a crunching, okay? And so to understand all of that, what I would recommend that you do if you have not yet already is that I highly suggest that you tune in for the final few days of the Groove-A-Thon at least. But if you somehow missed the last week and a half of those sessions, now is the time for you to officially get caught up. And if you haven't already, make sure that you know what this page is. Make sure that you bookmark it. Make sure that you understand that all of the pertinent information is right here on this webpage. And when you come here, come 24 hours from now, okay, this video will be updated to the actual live stream of the Groove-A-Thon that is scheduled to be happening in, about 20 plus hours from now. I don't know, maybe about, my math might be a little bit off, but in a little bit less than 30 hours. Okay, so regardless, 11 a.m. Eastern time is usually when it's gonna start on Monday. And so with us right here in Southeast Asia, it will be around 11 p.m. as well. So you do your own time conversion. And just so as a quick summary, as a quick reminder, what you're gonna wanna do is make sure that you come to this page. And if you need to get all caught up, what you wanna do is click right over here on where it says see schedule and replays. Okay, and what you're gonna see is the schedule of all the events that's happened over the last several days, starting on Thursday, August 19th. If you scroll all the way down, you can see that the most recent one was on Friday, August 27th. If you somehow missed all of those, okay, I recommend that you watch as many of these as you can. Yes, they are a bit long, okay? In fact, they are. Many of them will go on for hours and hours and hours, but don't get me wrong, just because it's long, it doesn't mean that there isn't good information. In fact, the only reason why they're so long is because there is a ton of huge value that is in there. So if you want to make sure that you get more and more value, go ahead and type in the word value inside of the comments so that we know that you are here for that value. So go there to watch all of the replays. There's a lot of announcements, a lot of bonuses, a lot of live demos as well. Again, yes, it's very long, so I'll say it again. If you have time, watch it. If you don't have time, then don't watch it. It's that simple, okay? But if you don't watch it, just keep in mind that you should not be surprised if there are important updates that you may have missed. If there are certain things that are very important that you didn't know about, it's because you didn't watch it or for whatever reason, okay, just know that there's really nobody to blame but ourselves because we didn't make time to actually get ourselves updated. And once again, we're of course in the last few days of the launch. So if it comes to you too late, if the information comes to you too late after the month is over, after the Groove-A-Thon, the launch, the 1397 has already increased to 1997, then unfortunately, it's too late. Okay, but regardless, this is what I want to share with you in terms of what you want to do in order for you to get updated. However, keep in mind, we still have a few days left. As you can see, Monday, August 30th until Wednesday, September 1st, we are going to continue it off for another 3 more days of the Groove-A-Thon. If you somehow missed all of those in the past live, make sure that you don't miss the live ones anymore, because there's always a ton of surprises anytime that you do join us live as well. Also, don't forget, as part of the Groove community, you are also invited to not only watch the Groove-A-Thon, not only be a part of everything that we do, but in addition, we also want you to participate as a community, as JV partners, to promote this as an affiliate. And just so that you know, in case that you are not caught up in our Groove JV contest as well, make sure that you do come to the Groove JV page. You will see all of the information, a great summary of it, in fact, of everything that I just talked about. If you scroll down, don't forget, we still have all these amazing prizes that you can still win if you want. So go over here to the Groove JV page to learn all about that. And of course, if you still somehow, some way want to make your way to the top, what you will see on your Groove JV page right here under links is where it says last chance price increase, promo Groove-A-Thon. So find the link that says Groove-A-Thon, and once you find that link, that is the link that you should be promoting, and that will then take you to this page where you will be able to promote the actual Groove-A-Thon page. Okay, so lots of very exciting stuff. And yes, this is a launch, so all of the pertinent information will be available on that JV page. And also, if you need to, please refer to previous GLIVE sessions for a whole lot more. Now, if you want, of course, you can always find more of what we're talking about, whether it's the Groove-A-Thon replays, whether it's the previous training that we did right here on this channel, on this show, on the G Live show. Go ahead and check out the replays wherever it is that you're watching us right now, whether it's on Facebook, whether it's on YouTube. And one thing that I have you know is that right now we're actually not multi-streaming into all of our communities, because yet again, we're having another issue with connecting inside of StreamYard to certain Facebook groups and things like that. So that is why, especially if you're watching us on the replay, make sure that you are, of course, connected on those platforms as well, because that will allow you to ultimately have that backup just in case you're inside of our groups. You're hoping to see us in there, but you're not able to because of technical issues. All right, so that is the update that I have for you. And keep in mind, over the next few days, as the Groove-A-Thon is actually be coming on, I won't be back here on the G Live show, simply because we do not want to have a conflict in the schedule or the time. We want to focus on what is going on with the Groove-A-Thon. And for that reason, we won't be coming on to this show. However, if you do want to keep in touch with us for other shows and other streams and things like that, make sure that you reach out to me directly, because I'm always on these live streams. And so with all of that, I think that you can definitely get a lot more out of it, even if you're having some withdrawals over the next few days. All right, so with that, before we actually let you go, of course, I want to jump in and say hi. And I'm seeing, and what you will see as well is a whole bunch of highs just from our YouTube channels, because once again, we're not multi-streaming into our Facebook, but it is what it is. The connection problem, technology, it is going to happen. So that's why we highly recommend that if you're not yet connected with us on YouTube or other platforms, make sure that you do connect with all of them combined together, so that that maximizes your chances of actually making sure that you're connected. All right, so we got Memory Leung saying #live. We also got the CEO of our Groove expansion project, Mr. John Chong, saying #live. Join us live as well. One of our committee leaders, Mr. Nicholas, also join us #live. We also have John saying #value. Same thing with Nicholas as well. Memory Leung Jeffrey is also saying value, and Jeffrey is also joining us live. And Chester, as we just accidentally clicked on, says hashtag live, just came from an awesome 2-day training sponsored by Groove Asia, still digesting everything that I learned. And that is really one of the benefits of our community, because we treat you like family. We treat you as if we are just, brothers and sisters, because we want to make sure that you're successful. And that is one of the benefits of joining us inside the community. So hopefully you are maximizing all of your benefits and not missing out on all of the additional value that we're giving you. And we have Colin, who is also joining us. Hashtag live. Missed you this past weekend, but I understand that you were busy doing other stuff, had another event going on, but regardless, I'm sure that we will all catch up soon together as well. So with that, we want to appreciate you for your time. And for some of you, we've been spending the weekend together already simply because we had another live event going on. However, for the rest of you who have been busy doing other things, make sure that you do watch this replay or share this amongst other members of our communities, in case that you realize they might be missing out and they don't know what they don't know. Unfortunately, they're not able to join us because, we're not able to multi-stream. However, if you're still able to help to spread the word, that would be absolutely awesome, because sharing is caring. And as we mentioned, we are on a time crunch. The last few days of the Groove-A-Thon, the last few days of the month, the last few days of the launch, the last few days of 1397 both. So before it actually increases to 1997, we want to make sure that we maximize the value to everybody involved so they don't feel missed out once it's all over. Okay, let's not let anybody feel bad. Let's make sure that they receive the message, and let's make sure that we help them to make that positive decision. All right, so with that, on behalf of the entire Groove community and myself, I want to thank you for spending just a little bit of time with us on Sunday. Hope you have a great rest of the weekend, but don't forget, we have the next few days coming up, which are gonna be time crunching, very time sensitive, very exciting as well. So make sure you and your people do not miss out on any of it. We're gonna have some surprise guests, and this is going to be absolutely amazing. All right, so with that, take action right now. Let us know if you have any questions, and we will see you on the inside.
You gotta get into the groove.